Welcome. So, have you ever had one of those brilliant ideas, for a project, a story, or even just an image, but you felt stuck because you didn't have the technical skills to actually make it? Well, today we're diving into a free course from IKAI Academy that's all about changing that. We're going to unlock Google Gemini, a tool that can literally turn your imagination into reality, and get this, no coding or design degree needed.
I want you to just think about that for a second. Seriously, what if you could translate any idea you have, a story, an image, a super detailed travel plan, directly from your brain into a finished product? This isn't science fiction anymore, you know? This is a real tool you can start using today, and we're going to show you exactly how it's done.
So the whole idea we're exploring here is actually pretty simple. Tools like Google Gemini, which you can get right on your phone or your computer, let you create some amazing things without ever having to learn complicated software. Whether you want to write a script or design an image, the only skill you really need is just knowing how to ask for what you want.
All right, so where do we even start? Let's kick things off with one of the most practical uses. I want you to stop thinking of Gemini as just a search engine. Instead, think of it as your own personal professional assistant, just waiting to tackle all those complex tasks you've been putting off. The secret, the real key to all of this, is in the prompt. That's the instruction you give the AI. And it's not about writing complicated code or anything. It's really just about being clear and specific. So let's take a common task, like planning a trip, and see how just a few simple steps can get you an unbelievably powerful result.
So how do you write a perfect prompt? It all comes down to this simple three-step formula. First, you give the AI a role, like act as a professional travel planner. This part is absolutely crucial because it tells the AI how to think. It's like putting it in the mindset of an expert. Second, just state your goal. Super clear. Make a 3-day Goa travel plan. And finally, and this is where the magic really happens, you add specific details, things like vegetarian food, markets, and timings. You follow this structure, you're going to get professional level results.
And check this out. This is the result from that simple prompt. It's not just some random list of places. It's a full-blown itinerary. It suggests a specific vegetarian restaurant, tells you what time to have breakfast, and even plans for you to be at Chapora Fort by 3 p.m. to catch the sunset. I mean, this is a personalized, actionable plan that would normally take hours to research, and Gemini just spit it out in seconds.
Okay, so Gemini is obviously brilliant with words, but what if you're more of a visual person? Let's kick it up a notch and see how you can create entire visual worlds just by describing them.
So baked right into Gemini is this really powerful image generation model. You don't need to know a single thing about photography or graphic design. You literally just have to describe the image you want to see, and it'll create a professional-looking photo for you, all from a simple sentence. And this just perfectly illustrates the creative freedom you have. You can create things that are completely impossible, things that could never exist in the real world. A monkey selling tea in Old Delhi? Yeah, no problem. If you can imagine it, you can pretty much create it now.
But look, this isn't just about making random crazy images. This is a tool you can control with some real precision. Let's see how just a few simple keywords can give you total command over your creative vision.
The key to controlling the whole look and feel of your image is the style. Just look at these two options. You could get this cute animated image by adding create a 3D Pixar-style scene to your prompt. But if you change that to create a realistic scene, boom, suddenly it looks like a real photograph. You are the director here, and these simple phrases are your tools.
You can even control the shape of the image. It's so easy. Just by adding 16:9 ratio to your prompt, you get that wide image that's perfect for a YouTube thumbnail. Add 9:16 and you get a vertical image that's ready for an Instagram story or TikTok. It's really that simple to create content for any platform.
Now, just a quick tip here. While the free version is amazing for getting started, you might find it sometimes defaults to giving you square images. If you want consistent control over things like the aspect ratio and you want to unlock the more advanced features, you'll probably want to look at the paid plans. It's also worth checking if your mobile provider already includes a subscription for free. You might be surprised.
Okay, we've gone from text to creating images from scratch. Now for what might be the most powerful part of all. Using this exact same technology to edit your own photos with simple, plain English commands.
Yeah, you can forget about Photoshop or any of those complex editing apps. The workflow is incredibly simple. You just upload your photo, and then you just tell the AI what you want to change. Let's watch how this unfolds.
Let's see this in action. You upload a picture, and then you just type, "Make me wear a denim jacket and white t-shirt." The AI analyzes the photo, and almost like magic, it just swaps your clothes.
But notice how your face, your hair, the background, they all stay exactly the same. It is completely seamless.
Not happy with your background? No problem at all. You don't need a green screen or anything. You just type a command like, change the background to a luxury 5-star hotel room. And just like that, the entire background is replaced, based only on that simple description. It's wild.
But look closely at how intelligent the AI is here. The first result might look a little edited, you know? So you can refine it with another command. Match the room lighting with me so it looks realistic. The AI totally understands this and adjusts the lighting on you to match the new background, making the whole image look completely natural. And for that final professional touch, you can even replicate camera effects. A simple command like add a blur effect to the background instantly gives that photo a high-quality portrait mode look, making you the clear focus of the image.
So the most important takeaway here is this. The barrier to creating something amazing is no longer your technical skill. It's not about mastering software anymore. These tools have made it so that your imagination is now the most important skill you have. You are fully empowered to be a creator. And that really brings us to our final thought. Now that you've seen what's possible, I want to leave you with this one question. If you had this universal translator for your imagination right now, what is the very first thing that you would create?
Honestly, we have only scratched the surface of what's possible today. If you're excited to continue this journey and really master these incredible tools, you should definitely follow IKI Academy on their social channels. Thanks for watching, and go create something amazing.